In a quiet African village, there lived a woman named Madame Cecilia. She was once the most beautiful maiden in the land, desired by almost every man. But fate had not been kind to her in love. She had been married 3 times, and each marriage had ended in pain and betrayal. Her first husband, Daniel, was a respected hunter, but he left her for another woman. Her second husband, Patrick, was a wealthy trader, but he treated her cruelly. Her third husband, Ethan, was kind at first, but he died mysteriously only 2 years into their marriage. After so much heartbreak, Cecilia swore never to love another man. But there was one person in her life who never left her side: her only son, Emmanuel. From the moment Emmanuel was born, Cecilia poured all her love into him. She raised him alone, gave him the best life she could afford, and treated him like the only man who had ever truly loved her. As he grew into a handsome young man, villagers often whispered, "She loves that boy too much." But Cecilia didn't care. She didn't need a husband. She didn't need any man. Emmanuel was enough. Emmanuel was all what she needed. By the time Emmanuel turned 18, he was the pride of the village. He was strong, intelligent, and respectful, and every young maiden admired him. But something was strange. While other young men spent time with their age mates, Emmanuel was always by his mother's side. When the village women went to fetch water, Cecilia made Emmanuel carry her pot instead of letting him mingle with the other boys. When the young men gathered to wrestle, Emmanuel was nowhere to be found. He was at home, massaging his mother's feet, cooking her food, or singing to her before she slept. One day an elder named Mama Teresa visited Cecilia. She had seen many things in her lifetime, and something about Cecilia's relationship with Emmanuel troubled her. "My daughter," she began, "mother's love is deep, but a woman must know when to let her son become a man." Cecilia frowned. "What do you mean?" Mama Teresa sighed. "You are holding him too close. A son is not a husband." Cecilia laughed sadly. "What do you know about love, Mama Teresa? Were you not the same woman whose husband took a second wife and abandoned you?" Mama Teresa's looked upset, but she shook her head. "I have spoken. The gods are watching." She left, but her words stayed with Cecilia for a long time. One evening, Emmanuel came home with a smile on his face. "Mother," he said, "there's something I need to tell you." And Cecilia's heart raced. "I have found a girl I like," he continued. "Her name is Anita." Cecilia's smile faded. She got very angry but masked it with a fake smile. "That is wonderful, my son," she said slowly. But inside she was not happy. That night Cecilia could not sleep. Her heart pounded with a strange pain she had never felt before. A voice inside her whispered, "You are losing him." And that was the moment she decided she would never let that happen. The next day Cecilia called Emmanuel and pretended to be sick. "My son, I feel weak. Please, stay with me today." And Emmanuel, being the obedient son he has always been, cancelled his plans with Anita and stayed by his mother's side. Days passed, and every time he tried to see Anita, Cecilia found one excuse or another to keep him close. "My son, my head aches. My son, my legs hurt. My son, do you not love me anymore?" And each time, Emmanuel chose his mother over Anita. Anita was not a fool. She saw what was happening. One day she went to Cecilia's house. "Good evening, Madam Cecilia," she greeted. Cecilia forced a smile.
"Anita, my dear!"
"What brings you here?" Anita's eyes burned with determination. "I came to see Emmanuel, but he is always here." "Madam Cecilia, why won't you let him go?" Cecilia's smile vanished. "My dear, a son's place is beside his mother. No woman will ever love him the way I do." Anita was shocked. Something about the way Cecilia said those words felt wrong. She turned to Emmanuel. "My love, say something." Emmanuel opened his mouth, but said nothing. Anita's heart broke. She looked at Cecilia one last time and whispered, "You have bewitched him." Then she turned and ran away. That night, Cecilia sat beside Emmanuel. "My son," she whispered, "do you love me?" Emmanuel smiled. "Of course, mother. More than anyone in this world." "Then promise me you will never leave me," Cecilia said. Emmanuel hesitated. "Mother, one day, I must marry." Cecilia held his hands tight. "No woman will ever love you the way I do." Her voice was soft, but there was something dangerous in her tone. At that moment, Emmanuel finally understood. The love his mother felt for him was not normal. To be continued.